Alright, welcome to Team Battle Singed. I am playing a bunch of random junglers in any normal game, which one and then uploading them for you to see. I know it is important to talk about this build or whatever, but I'm playing with Foxdrop and Lily, and Foxdrop dropped a bombshell on us in this game very early into it. He's a British man, a redcoat, from the Queen's mainland or whatever. Yet he hasn't watched Shaun of the Dead. That's like, I don't know, heresy, I guess, over there. I think the Queen would want him slain. So if you want to do me a favor and you want to protect Foxtrot from being executed by her royal mistress, go and harass him and tell him watch Shaun of the Dead, asshole. Anyways, the first thing you see Foxtrot do is kill. Well, he's gonna grab Lulu and not let me get an assist. I probably should have dropped poison, but no assist for me. Burn my ghost for nothing. Nonetheless, my masteries and runes are Magic Pen Red, Armor Yellow, Ability Power Blue, and Ability Power Quince. And my masteries are, I believe, 4, 5, and 21, or 0, 9, 21. I don't remember it. It doesn't honestly matter. You can basically run naked on most junglers at this point. Anyways, here comes another gank on bottom lane. The first one I got no assist. But Lulu positioned herself poorly by getting a little too forward. And she's got no flash. So that means I get to just walk up there, punch her in the face, flip her over, and then we kill her. By the way, that Caitlyn trap in the bush, I didn't even know whose it was. So when she hit it, I laughed my fucking ass off. So yeah, that's an email. So don't ignore that. Anyways, Jungle Singed. Like, I've played him before. I didn't get a chance to upload his team battle in season 2 because the footage got corrupted, and that sucked. But I didn't really give him another chance in season 3 because I didn't really care that much. But now in season 4, with the spirit changes, pretty much any fucking jungler can jungle. And to be honest, with the spirit stone items, he goes through camps rather quickly, almost trivially. Nonetheless, with that said, he's just okay. His ganking, as much as some of you will say, oh my god, that flip is so cool, it's really terrible. The problem is he's very reliant on having summoner spells and or his ultimate to gank most targets. His little, I don't know, vomit that he throws on the ground and slows people is not exactly that good. By the way, before I go on to that scene, look at that. Bam, she explodes. We actually yell at her, watch out, Lily, here comes Gragas. And that scene was so good, we're going to watch it again. We're going to watch it several fucking times, probably. Look at that. I retreat, and you can see the meme map. Here comes Gragas. She don't pay attention, and that was so good. Let's watch it one more time. All right, let's watch it again. Slowly. Oh, of course, right here is the tower. I refined it a little too much. Bam! All right, that was great. So, yeah, map awareness is good. So, to make sure the lesson stays within you, we're going to watch it one last time. So, anyways, Singed was just average, kind of. He clears the camps well. He's an AP jungler and whatnot. But he's got pretty weak all around in other aspects. I wouldn't trust him to duel anybody because he's not really strong until he gets his ultimate and a few items. I mean, double buff Singe is annoying as hell, but you know who's stronger? Almost every other double buff jungler. Ganking, again, it's still primarily either your teammate initiates and you just come in and flip the character and go on a rampage, or you just gently stroll to the person and then just ignore you. Singed is not that great of a ganker without summoner spells, and that's kind of something I hope people understand. I'm like, yeah, this game is showing kind of stompish, but it's kind of the enemy team had a DC and they're kind of running around like headless chickens, and my team was a lot stronger. It doesn't matter. Not the best example of Singe, but you can see. But there are some things about Jungle Singe that you can come to the conclusion of, and that is his early sustain is bad. When he gets Spirit Stones, he gets amplified a lot. His ganking is very mediocre without summoner spells or his ultimate. His dueling wasn't shown, so that can't be mentioned anything. And his damage is great. That's one thing, though, I really do like. His damage in fights, and especially as a jungler, is pretty damn strong. Like, it's sustained and everything. And his comboing with other characters is stupid as fuck, because that flip can be used to make a lot of plays. And his ultimate can make him pretty tanky, and so he makes him turret dive. But still, I really wouldn't recommend him over a lot of other junglers. more he'd be just kind of fun to use. If you like Singed, then use him. I mean, he is a fun character when you get to the point where, you can dick around and be a nuisance. I don't think he'd get enough farm in the jungle as much as he would get in a lane, and he is a very farm-dependent jungler. Anyways, as you can see, my team is doing great. We're 18-3, and of course, the Americans are making the British one look better. We're carrying his British self. Of course, he has 4 kills, but, yeah, he probably got that from the taxes he imposed on the Americans. The colonies, if you may. Okay, so, of course, the enemy team is pretty much in disarray. I'm building a Rod of Ages because I figure, you know what? That's kind of what you build on a lane, Singe, is it not? I mean, Tear of the Goddess seems kind of redundant in the jungle, especially if I feel the game is not going to take that long. So the other option I could have built was a Rod Scepter if I monopolized the blue, which honestly would have been a better choice because, it's coming that I'm just diving everybody and being a douche. Like here, right now I see Lulu again, and I just go on a mad dash to murder her, popping my ultimate, just trying to catch her and kill that little fairy. And I managed to flip her, and then Yasuo cuts her to pieces. Then he decides to go just throw a tornado at Caitlyn, this fucker. Yes, this is a normal game. In the future, team battles are just normal games. Anything that has an adjective like platinum, diamond, solo queue, they're based on whatever they are. Anyways, my team decides to push. We decide to try to see if we can get one pick because we have, Blitz and Singed and General Dickitude champions. Damn it, team. The next one should probably be Renekton, Alright, so the enemy team jumps on my team. Too many times saying team. So Yasuo gets killed, Gragas gets killed, Master Yi goes on a rampage, he gets CC locked, he gets pulled back in by Blitzcrank, and he gets shot in the face, and comes Kassadin, and he comes rolling and everything, and then I start chasing Morgana while the rest of my team chases Caitlyn and Lulu, and, honestly, they tear Lulu to pieces and everything. But here's a good example of just how bad his ganking can be. Look at that. I just can't. Why my ultimate? I did have my ghost popped. I just can't seem to chase Morgana. I mean, I am turret diving, but holy crap, did I get kited and then murdered? I mean, yeah, it's my fault for being stupid, but that's kind of an example of just how, bad his ganking can be. I know I have Boots 1, but still, as a jungler, you're poor as hell, and you're often going to stay with Boots 1 for a while. Anyways, I'm like, what, 1/3 of my team's deaths and 0 of my team's kills? I haven't gotten a damn kill yet, and that's kind of just sad, isn't it? Pew, kill them, Morgana. Nice timing, Lily, you missed your cue. Alright, so the game is pretty much over, and we're just kind of kicking the dead puppy while it's down. I know, but I wanted to upload Singed, and plus it did win the poll. The Renekton game was a lot more badass, but I was surprised it lost. Everybody keeps pestering me about Renekton and not exactly Singed. Of course, there's other junglers people keep, badgering me about. Oh yeah, Master Yi just exploded. So I will probably play Talon at some point, even though I really don't want to, because I don't see any merit in playing Talon. Anyways, Morgana gets killed. She uses her ultimate, but to no avail. Then we pretty much go in and sodomize Lulu. Don't try to picture that in your head, or the NSA will come after you. So, take this turret, take this inhibitor, push forward. By the way, pay attention to where the Caitlyn traps are laid. This is one thing I do like is Singed, though. And it comes with planning, and just kind of with map awareness. So, we push the next tower down, Master Yi comes in, and I flip him into the trap. It wouldn't matter, because he would have probably blown up to any spell, but it's still funny as hell. Like, the traps being laid around for me to use, for flipping purposes are great. There's one thing that, like I said, Singed works with his synergy with teammates. He makes awesome little wombo combos. Anyways, they're going to chase after my teammate as they abandon her to her fate. They chase her, they go right after her, but in comes the British to take over and colonize a new territory. And that territory is Caitlyn's ass. So, 3 deaths on the enemy team. And with that, we push even further. And I come in, sort of, right? Where the hell am I? Well, yeah, I come in with a haunting guise trying to build into a Leandry so my poison can burn even more. Burn as badly as kidney stones and syphilis. So once again, the enemy team chases, and once again, I wait for Gragas to get close to the trap. And as soon as he does, I flip him into it. He gets, just beaten down and murdered. Master Yi comes in, but of course he gets shut down in like 5 seconds. Caitlyn kills a Lulu as well. And with that, it's pretty much the victory. If you haven't noticed, when it gets close to the victory, the whole thing slows down. I can no longer speed it up. It's just kind of a thing about low replay. So with that, the game is done. We win. Hooray for Singed. And I'm actually not that interested in trying him out again. Kind of like Brand. I didn't really find any merit to picking him, and the game is extremely better in the lane, so I can't justify taking him into jungle at all, but, he's fun, so there's that. Hooray for fun!